remembering Sean Spicer's turn as the White House Easter Bunny. Sean Spicer was the greatest, most tremendous Easter Bunny the White House has ever had. Period. You're duly acquainted with New Spice, the beleaguered White House press secretary tasked with inflating crowd stats, inventing terror attacks and berating reporters. But nearly a decade ago, Old Spice donned a sweaty, nightmarish white bunny suit for the annual Easter egg roll. Spicer's harrowing past is no secret. It caps off his bio on the GOP website, but it cropped back up on social media last weekend courtesy of screenwriter Bob Schooley, who resurfaced a Politico interview from March 2008. It gets very hot. Each bunny gets a handler who guides them around the South Lawn, Spicer, fresh off his second year in the suit, told the magazine. My handler for the event was my wife, Rebecca, who has been keeping me in line for years. A photo of the unmasked press secretary wearing the padded suit also tops the 2013 Washington Post piece on the egg rolls bunnies of yore. The White House kicked off its first Easter egg roll in 1878, when President Rutherford B. Hayes welcomed kids, who'd been prohibited from rolling their eggs on Capitol grounds, to traipse on the South Lawn. The Easter Bunny, often played by a White House staffer, made its debut in 1969 during President Richard Nixon's administration. The egg hunt began in 1981 under President Ronald Reagan. Spicer was Assistant U.S. Trade Representative for Media and Public Affairs in George W. Bush's administration when he inhabited the rabbit suit, and seemed to relish the responsibilities that came with it. I can't see too much, and the bunny does not talk, but every child is special on this day, he told Politico. Most children are so excited to see the bunny that they are on their best behavior. I really get a kick out of the ones that thank the bunny for their basket or a gift they got on Easter. He even snuck in a bit of trade policy jargon, complete with an egg pun. I kept telling the kids that exports help grow the economy and create jobs, he said. All of the stuff kids got in their Easter baskets from Colombia entered the U.S. almost entirely duty-free, but when the Easter Bunny brought stuff made in the U.S. to kids in Colombia, he had to pay stiff tariffs. Congress should pass the Colombia trade agreement and end one-way trade. It remains unclear whether President Trump and First Lady Melania Trump plan to host the White House's largest public event, which has taken place annually, save for times of war and inclement weather. A search of whitehouse.gov yields no information on the topic. Spicer's exalted Easter Bunny tenure is the latest fun fact to re-emerge since he took his place behind the briefing room podium. His totally justified, years-long Twitter feud with so-called ice cream of the future Dippin' Dots led to the company offering in January to throw the White House and press corps an ice cream social. The next month, Spicer's purported Venmo account came to light, prompting fellow users to send him nominal amounts of cash toward Dippin' Dots and his documented gum habit, and request larger sums for anxiety meds and the imaginary Bowling Green massacre victims.